This is chapter 23 of Fall in Love with the Empress. Weiying has been assigned a task to satisfy the Emperor. Damn it, I had to sleep to complete the task. At worst, let the dog Emperor hold the charcoal basin. A servant guides Weiying and concubine Xian to the Emperor. Two ladies, please. When they enter the Emperor's room, there are candles lit up. Weiying notices two shadowy figures. How could it be? The Empress would actually agree to the dog Emperor playing with him so much, as in would agree to the dog Emperor having a threesome. When she enters, she sees that the Emperor is writing while the Empress is handing him over a book. Sister Weiying? Weiying thinks about what Pure had said about the task. Don't be nervous. Your Majesty is very gentle. I'm just a little tired. Serve the Emperor. 3 people together. It will be much easier. Is it a batch? A batch? Otherwise, what do you think? Is it? No, nothing. Empress, you and the virtuous concubine should review it outside. It's good for the nobles to leave the grinding ink. Weiying is confused as to why the Emperor just wanted her to stay. How can I slack off when I'm left alone? The Empress pats Weiying's shoulder. If you are tired or not used to it, just come to the outside to find me, and I will help you. Sister Xianfei, what do you think about the imperial examination? I feel that. As the Empress and concubine Xian leaves the room, both sisters with famous families and were talented. If they enter the officialdom, they would easily be able to surpass those men. Unfortunately, in this world, this is not allowed. This could be a reason why the Emperor is hiding her identity. I thought the dog Emperor welcomed them into the palace just to check his power, but what awaited for them was only a wasted youth. I didn't think that the dog Emperor lived up to the talents of the sisters. The Emperor interrupts her thought process. The ink is dry. It's time to add water. Yuri was accompanying His Majesty in reading memorials and got lost in thought, so add some water. The Emperor touches her nose. Since I'm so immersed in it, I just have a little headache. You can read the next performance to me. Yes. I reported to Your Majesty that the new policy must not be implemented. Your Majesty, really. It's really. Read it on. It really violates the precepts of the ancestors, acts recklessly, and humiliates the previous emperor. Your Majesty's action must be because there is a seductive concubine in the harem who is deceiving you and the people. Weiying stops reading. Sorry, Your Majesty. Weiying just found that the corner of this book was broken and I couldn't see it clearly. Weiying will change it for you before reading it. This person called me a foxy seductress. Lord, please write it down in my little notebook. Then let's change one. Weiying continues to read the manuscript. Mr. Mang, addicted to beauty, powerless to govern the country. The new policy cannot be implemented. Mr. Mun, the country will not be the country. It seems like people are upset with the way that the Emperor has been ruling the country. Weiying notices that the Emperor looks a little miserable. The dog Emperor is also quite miserable. He has to pay people to scold him. It seems that he is still not feeling well now. I hope he won't have a fever. I thought you were happy to hear someone scolding the Emperor. That is different. The dog Emperor can only let me be a dog. This strange possessiveness. Have you finished reading? The name of the official who scolded me was written on the brochure. This strange tactic understanding of holding a grudge. Okay, I'll get the booklet. Weiying was about to leave when the Emperor held her hand. That's fine. Let's let Fusho do it later. You sit down. Just don't move. Just accompany me. My throat hurts. And my head hurts. Throat. If your throat hurts, you should take some medicine. Weiying notices something off about the Emperor. Wait, why doesn't the dog Emperor have an Adam's apple? Is he a woman? Okay, accompany you. As her mind is trying to figure out if the Emperor is a woman or not. Then can I call you Ying? The Emperor gets up and gets closer to Weiying. The Empress, the noble concubine, and the other concubines can all call you that. Why can't I? No, of course you can call me that. If the dog Emperor is a woman, it seems to be understandable to approve the petition. A servant interrupts the conversation. Your Majesty, those officials are still kneeling outside the palace gate at this time. It's already raining, and I'm afraid the Emperor gets mad, feeling as if she is getting threatened. It's really the opposite. How dare you threaten me? She bangs her hand on the table. Drag them all away, and each of them will be punished with 20 strokes of the cane. Who is taking the lead? It's Lord Zhang, the one who said I was the demon concubine of the country. Don't you like to be an elder? Let's go and take you to see those descendants. I'm going to watch them be executed. Wow. Well, Your Majesty, don't you have to find a royal doctor? You don't seem to be in good health. As the Emperor begins to sway a bit. Your Majesty! She falls onto Weiying. I'll just say it. And that is the end of the chapter. All the translation credits belongs to me.